How do you control him?
You know, I don't. I haven't watched all of their games yet. I've looked at most of their box scores. You know, I don't know that there is a way to control him. I think what you got to do with him, and there aren't that many guys like him, but when you come across somebody that scores the ball the way he does, that shoots it, you know, not only does he get a lot of shots, he shoots a really good percentage, and he can make hard shots. Those guys are difficult to defend, certainly difficult to you know, to keep from getting enough shots to get 20 or 25 or even 30 in a game. So I think you know, our feeling has always been do what you can to make it as hard as possible. You know, can you be there and contest the shots? With a guy like Peter, you don't want him getting a lot of good looks. You know, you don't want him open. So that'll be our challenge. You know, and part of that challenge is they have other guys on the team that can really score. They've got some other guys that shoot it. They've got a number of guys that drive it. They've been good inside. They're true freshmen inside. It's played very well for them, shooting almost 80% from the field. So we're going to have to pay a lot of attention to him. We're going to have to do a good job of contesting his shots. We're going to have to do a great job of finding him in transition so that he isn't getting free and getting open looks. Because he makes them when he's open, he makes them when he's covered. He's a very good player, and he's off to a great start. We've just got to make it as difficult as we can for him.
Which I know they've had their troubles defensively this year. What are some things that you guys do offensively you think could maybe exploit some of their shortcomings?
Yeah, I would agree. I think, you know, in particular, well, I'll go backwards, I guess, Clayton. Against Iowa State, they really defended well. You know, against an Iowa State team that has put a lot of points on the board and is one of the harder teams, I think, in the country to guard because of Monte Morris and the number of guys that make threes for him and how they're able to stretch the floor on you. They played a very good defensive game against Iowa State. So I think part of their struggles have been being young, guys that are either in their first year or second year with their program, and trying to get. I know, you know, they're playing 8, 9, 10 guys depending on the game. And when you've got 10 guys and, you know, only 1, 2, or 3 of those guys played a lot last year, it takes a while to get on the same page defensively. And but they're coming off their best defensive performance. So I think they're certainly made a lot of progress in the last 10 days at that end of the floor.
I know that this last starting lineup is 2-0, but now that it's Iowa and you got some guys back,